Ecological means involved with or concern ecology. Emma, what does ecological mean?
Yes. Yeah, so that's like that is a definition that kind of half defines it, I think. So ecology is basically, I think it's basically the study of it's the study of like living organisms and their environment. So like living animals and where they live, basically, how they live, that kind of thing. So that's ecology. And the largest ecological footprints, to my understanding, that's kind of how we as people, it's like what we leave behind. So ecological footprint is kind of maybe a little negative. It's like how we mess up the world. So if we are bad for the environment, then we'll have a large ecological footprint. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. What about comprehensive? What does that mean?
Comprehensive. Something that is comprehensive includes everything that is needed for relevant.
Yeah, everything that's needed or relevant. So if it's comprehensive, then it's basically everything important. For example, if you have a comprehensive test or a comprehensive exam, I know exams were recent, right?
Yes.
Were exams like recent? Yeah. So if you have a comprehensive exam, that means you have an exam on everything you've learned, all the important stuff. You have to study all of it. Were your exams comprehensive or not?
Yes.
Yes, it was on the whole year's study?
Yes.
Okay, that's tough, I think. But good, okay, good. All right, and then what about cooling system?
Cooling system, a mechanism for keeping something cool. Emma, do you have some cooling systems in your house?
I do, yeah. We have an air conditioner. Yep, I do. What about you?
I have a cooling system too.
So we can call that a cooling system because it's still correct, but we most naturally would say air conditioner.
I remember that the AC is this.
Yeah. AC can look different though. Is it a thing? Is it like still a box that you can turn on and turn to a degree, make it colder?
Yes.
They can look different and still be air conditioner.
Yes, but sometimes, like when my parents are young, the classroom had when my parents
yes,
they had a big fan for cooling.
Yes, that's a really good drawing of a fan. Wow. Yes. So in the US, we actually have fans and AC usually, which I know is not common everywhere. Most places maybe don't have fans, or at least some places don't have fans. But we have both usually, and you can turn on both if you want. But yeah, air conditioning is really common. So yeah. So we've gone through all these vocab, and there's a lot of vocab words in this one. So I want to ask if you can choose one. It doesn't matter which one, but I want you to write like a sentence using one of these words. You think you can?
Okay. Our house has 3 cooling systems for keeping my family cool.
Yeah, that works. Go ahead and write that down. Okay, can we read through this one time before we continue?
My house has 3 cooling. Had 3 cooling.
Did you change it to had?
Yes.
So if it still is 3 cooling systems, you can say has. But if it's not anymore, then you should change it to had.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like the emoji. Or I don't know what the face. I like the face. It's funny.
Like I had
So you don't anymore, right?
and I had.
Do you still have 3 cooling systems?
Yes.
Okay, then has is okay. I think has works. But I will say you didn't say my. Yeah. But you didn't say my. What did you say instead of my? Well, what did you actually write?
My.
Well, okay, so at the end, that's okay. My or our, it's fine. At the beginning, what's the first word that you wrote?
Me.
Yeah, is it supposed to be me?
Oh.
Me house? Yes, right, exactly. It can be our, but it can be my. Either one is okay. But yeah, it can't be me. My house has 4 cooling system for keeping my family cool. There's one other mistake. Can you find it? I'll give you a hint. You have 4 cooling systems, so you need to make sure that it's plural, not one. There's something in your sentence that shows that it's only one cooling system. Yes, perfect. Nice. Exactly. Good. All right. Let's do one more sentence before we keep going. Let's try to create one more sentence. So you can choose which one. Just something else. What do you think? Okay, sometimes people emission rubbish into the sea. Okay, so emission is usually into the atmosphere. Well, it's into the atmosphere. Do you know what an atmosphere is?
Like the thing that protects Earth from meteorites.
Yes, exactly. So it's into the air, basically, up, kind of, to protect the earth. So we can't have emission going into the sea. So this would actually be a different word. So so I think you can't have emissions going into the sea. It doesn't make sense. So can you change this to be the atmosphere? Usually it's kind of like gas. It's not like trash. It's not like something that you can throw. It's like something you can't see. Or even if you can see it, something that is not, you can't really like catch. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Sometimes people emission rubbish into the atmosphere. Also, because we're using it as an action, so it's a little different, we would say emit instead of emission. But I'm not sure how to. Hang on. I'm going to look up the spelling of that because I feel like that's something we don't say that often. Emit. Yeah. So basically, emit is E-M-I-T. So can you change it from emission to emit?
How do you spell emission?
Well, we're looking for emit, right? Which is, I think, can you see it, what I wrote?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, good. Do you have any questions about this paragraph at all?
No.
Okay. Where are we talking about?
We are talking about like the impact of the not ecological.
Okay, so the ecological impact, for sure. Are we talking about Dubai?
Yes.
Yes, technically yes, but are we talking about all of Dubai?
Nope.
No, we're talking about where?
We're talking about the sustainable city.
Yes, exactly. So it's talking about a specific part of Dubai, the sustainable city, and its ecological impact. I think that's perfect. Okay, so then what does close-knit mean? What does that mean?
So, close-knit means a group of people that is close-knit, is tightly connected.
Yes, they're tightly connected. Can you give me an example of maybe something or somebody, some group that's close-knit?
Like on the subway, like it was a lot of people.
Okay, so I'm glad I asked for an example. So close-knit is not physically not physically close together. It's like emotionally. It's in your head. You're close. So maybe if you have a close-knit group of friends, that does not mean you're in the same place. It means you are really close friends. You know each other really well, and you really like hanging out like
Our
that.
class.
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
class.
So yeah, you might have a close-knit class, right? Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. So when people are mentally close together. Example, we are a close-knit group. Oh gosh. A close-knit group of friends. Or you could say class, you could say family, maybe your family is very close-knit, something like that. Yeah, that would work. Okay, yeah. So a lot of the times when we use this, it kind of means, which not always, like it can cast back heat, right? But a lot of the times when we use this word, it's supposed to mean that I can see myself in this. So if that's your reflection, so if it's reflective, you can see yourself a lot of the times. So for example,
this is a mirror.
yeah,
And the light shines here.
yes, that's perfect. A mirror is super reflective, right?
Right.
Let's go ahead and write a sentence for efficiency. I want you to write down a sentence with the word efficiency in it.
I make a sentence using efficiency, right?
Yes, it can be efficiency or efficient. It can be any variation of efficiency, but yes. So if you want to say Tom was studying very efficient, we would actually use very efficiently, ly, at the end of that. But other than that, that's perfect. So can you add an ly to the end of it?
Okay.
So Tom was studying very efficiently. Perfect, yes.
Okay, so 我说你说 ride